This is Tom Giordano from Giordano Bookkeeping. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to create an invoice in QuickBooks Online. Invoicing in QuickBooks Online is convenient, makes getting paid easier, and helps you track income with precision. Okay, so here are the steps. First thing we're going to do is go down the left side to sales and then invoices. Once we're here, we'll create invoice. All right, so the first thing we'll do is add a customer. If the customer is new and you don't have their information in here yet, you could just select add new and put in all their information right here. Let's say we already have the customer set up. We'll select them. After this, we'll select the terms. The terms are how long the customer has to pay the invoice after it's sent. So net 30 just means they have 30 days to pay once you send the invoice. You could change this to whatever your preference is. For now, let's just leave it at net 30. Okay, next we'll select the product and service. Similar to the customer, if you don't have a product and service set up already, you could just add new and put the details in right here. Let's say we already have it and we're going to use design. Okay, make sure you put in your information. There might not be a description or quantity or rate. So if you want that, put that information in, put in your amount. And if it's subject to sales tax, this is the button you'll press for calculation of sales tax to appear on the invoice. All right. After this, very important, you'll select payment options. So, payment options is where you will say what type of payment you accept, whether it's ACH, bank transfer, credit cards. Those options will be here for you to select which ones you are going to use. Now, I am in a sample file, which does not allow me to show setting up of payment methods. But what you'll need to do is have a QuickBooks Payments account. So essentially, you just go to settings and activate your QuickBooks Payments account. It's a few clicks, and then after that, it takes a couple days for QuickBooks to clear the information and allow you to go ahead and begin accepting payments. So you should do that before you start doing invoices. Otherwise, you won't have a way to make those payment options available. I mean, other than just getting a check or getting paid in in a way other than bank transfers or credit card payments. So go ahead and get that set up before you do anything. Okay. So once that's all good, you'll go to review and send. And this is what your invoice is going to look like. So just take a quick look at this and make sure that all the information's correct. It's how you want it to look. Then also look at the email body over here. You could change this each time if you'd like, or you could just go with whatever the default is. But just know that that is something that you can change. All right. If everything looks good, then you're going to go ahead and click send invoice. And that's really it. But before we wrap up, I want to mention a few additional QuickBooks Online features that I find particularly powerful and useful in streamlining your business. So, one of those is tracking sales by job or project. And a couple options to do this is to use the sub customer method or the projects tool. Now, you can track sales and costs by job or project. Another powerful feature is separating income by revenue stream. So, for example, you might have consulting income and you might have installation income. These may overall be related to the general purpose of your business, but you're generating revenue from different things that you're doing. So, you may want to track those to see, all right, where are you making money from each? And you can track these separate streams of revenue by using the products and services in conjunction with the chart of accounts items. Another feature is creating custom invoice templates. So you might want to hide fields that are not relevant to your invoice. For example, a moment ago we just looked at an invoice that had quantity and rate. Quantity and rate might not be something that's relevant to your invoice, so you could set up an invoice template that hides those columns. And then when you go and create an invoice, you just go in and you select uh, the custom template that you had already created, and those filters will already be applied. There's other things you could do, like, creating, like, the body of the email that we talked about. You can type out a body of the email that you like, that you wanna be used in all of your invoices rather than having to change it each time. So, that's another thing that you could tweak. And finally, you could just adjust your brand style. So, you can add, different color schemes and change font style, different things like that. So that's worth checking out. And the last thing I want to call out is setting up recurring invoices. So, setting up recurring invoices, this will allow you to do subscription style billing and even automate payments once you get customer approval, which is a very convenient tool. If you want to learn any more about any of these, check out my other videos on our channel, Giordano Bookkeeping. And if you'd like to see a tutorial on any other QuickBooks features, just let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.